Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £500 worth of £2 coins we're hunting through, looking for commemoratives, ones with more than face value, but ideally looking to fill the book. We're getting quite close. We've got 3 Commonwealth Games £2 coins still to find: Northern Ireland, Wales and Scotland. Northern Ireland being the rarest one, which would be lovely to tick off. There's a gap for the World War I, Navy Centenary with the flag era, and then anything after the Great Fire of London. So let's get into this bag and see what we find. Right then, into bag number 1. Let's have a look. So this is Technologies, the definitive design up to 2015. All of these are quite common. There are some lower minted years that are harder to get than others, but overall all pretty common coins. Our first commemorative is the Rugby World Cup. Again, a particularly common one. Not too exciting, but each coin adds variety to the hunt, doesn't it? So finding a range of different coins is quite exciting. But I'm recording this having just been to the Royal Mint to get the first Strike Your Own of 2024, which is quite exciting. This is Jodie Clark's 5th and final portrait of the Queen, which we know will be something. Shakespeare's Histories, so the more common of the 3 different designs. The hollow crown has got the correct edge inscription, so we'll pop that down the bottom. Oh, there's another one, second one. Hollow crown again. Very nice start. But no, having been to the Royal Mint, there's a lot of exciting stuff. I think Wednesday's video will probably be my video to update, well, just for the trip down and to get that latest Strike Your Own. It's currently the £1 coin, the new definitive Bees, which is a very lovely design. There's another commemorative, it's the wireless transmission. That's a common coin. Otherwise, that's all we need from that bag. But we do know it's going to be changing, and we know what it's changing to. So the Strike Your Own, you can go to the Royal Mint Experience, do a tour, and as part of the tour you can strike a coin, and the coin available to be struck does change throughout the year. So the next is going to be the Tyrannosaurus Rex 50p, which is quite exciting. And I did point out that the T-Rex 50p's that those of us who have bought for our collections already were released in 2023 but dated 2024. That was the active union. No rotation error. Oh well. So yeah, they were dated 2024 but released in 2023, but the Strike Your Owns will obviously be dated 2024 and struck in 2024, which I think is kind of interesting. That's not going to mean it's hugely valuable, but quite exciting nonetheless. And it's a really nice design, so I'm quite excited to get down. What? Wait a minute, England? Is that England? Is it Northern Ireland? Is that the one we've already got? I can't believe it. We've got our second Commonwealth Games at the £2 book. And it's a duplicate. Oh, unbelievable. That's bad luck. I mean, it's really good luck to find Commonwealth Games England. It's one of the rarest £2 coins you can find in your change. But out of the 4 we still need, out of the 4 and the 3 of which we need, this is not one. I can't believe that. What are the chances of that? It's not even the most common one. Scotland's the most common one, isn't it? I think England is 3rd place in terms of rarity. Wow, unbelievable. To find a Commonwealth Games that's not going into the book, that's pretty mad. Oh, and my excitement, I've mixed all these up. Right. Sort out my system. I'm keeping all of the Technologies in piles off to the side, all in the same orientation, so that I can flip them around looking for rotation errors, double dies, those kind of errors. But what are the chances of that? Well, you never know. Where there's one, there may be more. Probably not. We've probably burnt our Commonwealth Games luck for the next 10 videos. 10 weeks, 10 videos, whatever it happens to be. Don't get me wrong, it is very exciting finding Commonwealth Games. That's one of the coins you want to turn up in a coin hunt or in your change. Slightly galling that it's one of the ones we've already got. Well, I feel like we build up our luck, we build and build and build, and then it happens and it's not what we want. But still, superb find. I can't grumble about that at all. But no, the T-Rex is going to be the next Strike Your Own, as I was saying before I was interrupted by the Commonwealth Games. Very happily, it has to be said. I can't be upset to be interrupted by Commonwealth Games. But no, I like the design. In fact, it's one of the designs I got to see a sneak peek on my VIP Royal Mint tour, and then was obviously not allowed to say anything about it. So I'm quite excited to strike my own T-Rex. I do wonder if we will have the whole set available as the strike your own. So will it be the T-Rex and then the following two dinosaurs? I can't remember which ones are coming out. Is it Diplodocus and Stegosaurus? I can't recall. Active Union with no rotation error, sadly. Oh, Shakespeare's Comedies. That's the rarer of the three Shakespeares. All the World's a Stage, so that's fine for the Age inscription. Bump that one along. And we've got Brunel's Achievements, the Arches at Paddington Station there, which is another very common coin. So yeah, because I think the assumption is that we will get all three, but if you recall back in 2022, I want to say, it might have been, yeah, I think it was 2022, it might have been 2021, one of the 9, not Harry Potter, Winnie the Pooh 50p's was the strike your own, and none of the other Winnie the Pooh coins got to be the strike your own, so it's not, ooh, very nice. It's not out of the realms of feasibility that we might only get one coin of the set, which I think would be a bit of a shame. I think having a set of strike coins is pretty cool. Right, this is the Navy Centenary. No flag error. The flags are nice. Well, those lines coming out protruding from the right are nice and pronounced, so not a flag error on that one. But check the portrait. Jodie Clark's 5th portrait. This is what it should, how it should appear in circulation. There are versions of this with Ian Rank Broadley's 4th portrait of the Queen, which were made for collector sets, and some were put into the tills on board the HMS Belfast Museum in London, but not a coin that was specifically circulated in large numbers, effectively. So something to look out for on that coin. We've got another Shakespeare Histories, our 3rd one today. Again, correct his inscription, and Lord Kitchener, which could be very exciting. Lord Kitchener is a very common coin, but there's one thing you need to check for on this coin when you do find it. On the bottom, on the obverse, the head side, it should say £2 just there, and on this one it does. So there's a mule error where the wrong dies have been used, so it has Lord Kitchener on the reverse and it doesn't say £2 on the obverse. So if you find a Lord Kitchener that doesn't say £2 on the head side of the coin, that is the rather rare and valuable mule error, which would be pretty bonkers to find. It is just about the rarest £2 coin that I can think of that you may find out in your change if you're very, very, very lucky. There's Trinity House. In fact, this is the one I believe is where the obverse has come from on the mule error Kitchener. But it's pretty cool. But yeah, so strike your own. There's rumours that it may change in February. I don't know. This is just going off of what other people are thinking. So if it does change in February, I'll probably go down the end of February to get that one. Apologies, because this latest trip at the weekend, I didn't give much notice that I was going. It's purely because I had a break in my diary. Well, out of the blue, was able to get down. I was getting a bit worried it might change, so I wanted to get the £1 coin. Anyway, Guy Fawkes there. Very, very common. But it was cool going down and striking a £1 coin. It's the first time I've ever struck a £1 coin. It's the 3rd time that the £1 coin has been the strike your own. The first ever strike your owns was the 2016 last round pound, I think it was. And then the second one was the new 12-sided £1 coin. But that was before I started going. I didn't start going down to the Royal Mint experience until October of 2018. The Frankenstein £2 coin was the first strike your own I went and got. And stupidly back then, on my first trip, not thinking about it, I only bought 1 strike your own. I could have had 3, I think it was. Although at some point, I'm sure, when I first started going down, you used to be able to do up to 5 with some of the strikes, but it kept changing how many you could do on different trips. Right, steam locomotive, very, very common coin. Not the most common coin, it has to be said. It's one of the scarcer common coins. Unlike, say, the VE Day Anniversary, which you'll find absolute tons of, or the World War I Army Centenary. 2 coins which we haven't found so far. Right, we need to do an edge inscription hunt, because if we don't do that one above that, people will be cross. So, for that bag, with the edge inscriptions, the £2 coins are the last ones in circulation that have edge inscriptions. They're unique to the design, so if it says standing on the shoulders of giants, we know that'll be a Technologies definitive, which I think all these are. Just make sure I haven't missed something though. That's a name. Let's try again though. See what we can rustle up. Oh, the top one there, magnanimity with the VE Day anniversary, which is very nice. Bit of common coin. This one, third one down, says something. What does it say? Oh, Isambard, Kingdom Brunel. That'll be the Brunel's portrait. So that's the second of the 2 Brunel coins. I think that's it. But we found a couple. So the edge inscriptions work. There we go. Let me just sort this out, because as I was doing that, I think I knocked over a stack of the £2 coins here. It's been a while since we found an error one, so who knows. We've got 3 bags left to go. Wow, you never know what might turn up in the last few bags. Right, that is Brunel's achievements, the archers at Paddington Station again. No, it was also interesting at the Royal Mint finding out about the new definitive going into circulation. That's the abolition of the slave trade. They confirmed basically what we knew, all bar the £2 coins seem to have been minted. People I spoke to weren't aware of the £2 coin being minted in 2023, which is a shame because it means we probably won't see that coin outside of the annual set. Right, what's that going to be? Oh, there's the Army Centenary, so there's no rotation error on that one, we've checked. King and country, so that's the correct edge inscription. But they were minting the 2p coin whilst we were down there, so there'll be 2024 dated 2p pieces, excitingly. Quite when they start showing up we won't know, but we may see some on the Unhuntables over the coming weeks. But this is the last bag of the hunt. I don't know what I was trying to say then. As usual, there are links in the description to my coin collecting Discord server if you want to come over and join that. There's the wireless transmission again. There's also links to my other social media channels. The PO Box address if you want to write into me, and of course a link to the Britannia Coin Company YouTube channel, the company I work for as my day job, making videos for them, so please do check that out too. I'm just going to whiz through all these coins now and see if there's any errors I've missed in the hunt. Well, unfortunately no errors found throughout any of those coins, which is a shame, but it doesn't happen all that often. They are quite tricky to find, but definitely worth looking for just in case. In terms of our star finds, oh, but there is one standout star find. Even if it's not one for the book, it's still pride of place, exciting find, of course. Commonwealth Games, England. I do love the Navy Centenary as well, and the Shakespeare comedies is a nice little addition too, being the rarest of the 3 Shakespeares. But there we go, there are Commonwealth Games £2 coins out there. Just hopefully the next time we find will be one of the 3 we need, so we can fill that gap in the book. Let me know in the comments what your favourite coin from today's video has been, and all it leads me to do is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.